Hey, I just wanted to touch base one more time before I head out. I'm actually leaving for a conference. I'm leaving for the airport in about an hour and a half. I'm going to a conference in England. I'm going to be there. Let's see, I will get back to the US on um, Tuesday. Tuesday. Um, but I will be available online. I'll be grading while I'm gone. You're going to give me something to do on the airplane. I think I'll probably do midterms on the airplane. So whoo. Anyway, I'll try to get things graded as they come along. I especially like you to get your responses back before you're doing the midterm so you can see what you've missed, see what correct answers were. I suddenly have a very dry throat. So keep emails coming. My timing may seem a little off because I'll be 6 hours ahead, but everything is still due by Chicago time. I will be grading. You guys need to keep up. I just sent an email saying that, noting that a number of people did not do the last discussion board post, the one on early wireless. Remember, every post, combined post and peer response you don't do is 5 points off your grade, overall grade. The same is true about the mini exams. You got to make sure you get everything done. What I said in that email was that I will give you half credit if you turn in that discussion board post and peer response by 11:59 p.m. Sunday night. That's this Sunday. So I highly recommend you do that. That is possible 2.5% back onto your grade, and would make it that the extra credit could, between that and the extra credit, it could totally make up for that missed discussion board post. That said, you got to keep your eye on what's going on this week. You have your second mini exam is due Thursday over modules 3 and 4. Make sure you're keeping up with that material and you get that done. With the short answer questions, make sure you read the prompts closely and that you give full answers. Your answers should reflect your engagement with the material from class. In the first mini exam, a number of the short answers really seemed off the cuff, like it didn't show your engagement with that. Remember, the mini exams are about you kind of illustrating that you've engaged with the material, you understand the minutia, and that you can apply concepts. Then on this Friday morning, the 28th, you will be able to access your midterm, which isn't due until the next Wednesday. I would highly recommend that you look at it as soon as you have access to it so you know what's ahead of you. That needs to be very specific. You need to make sure you hit all of the areas of the prompt, and you need to also make sure that you have used all of the types of material that you were supposed to, whether those be screenings or a certain number of readings, or you're using the right modules for each of them. One of them asks for you to answer part of the answer from one module and part from another. People often don't pay attention to that, so make sure you're paying close attention to the wording of everything. You also have a discussion board post due this Friday and a peer response due next Monday. So coming up, that is mini exam due on Thursday, discussion board post due on Friday. If you want to make up for your missed post, that's due Sunday, and your discussion board post due, or peer response due next Monday. And then the midterm is on Wednesday, and then we just keep pushing forward. Please look ahead and see what is due. You'll then have a paper due after that. Again, getting this all in 5 weeks is a hustle, but that you have signed up to do 10 weeks of content in just 5 weeks. So look ahead. You're going to have a paper due in the, not so far off future after the midterm. So please look at that. Again, any questions you have, please ask. I'm more than willing to answer anything. If you have any major issues that are causing you to not do things, get in contact with me. Also get in contact with the Dean of Students. You'll see my policy on the syllabus regarding late work and contacting the Dean of Students for if you run into some major issues, because sometimes life gets in the way. So head on into the materials. I will talk to you guys soon. You'll be hearing from me. I will be on a plane this evening. Or actually, my plane leaves in 4 hours. So anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you on the boards. Bye.